So I was asked to optimize this cute little chain gunship, and honestly, I don't know if I can do that, because that ship does look pretty optimized already. It seems like it's made for career because it has airlock. Doesn't have a hyperdrive though. I guess you don't necessarily need a hyperdrive even though it's a career ship. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is a target over here. Oh yeah, and I like that. The chain gun is pretty tight on the wall. Can I pause while it's shooting? It's impossible. Oh. Yeah. Pretty close here. But what you can do, and what I would do, is you can also place some armor in the center like this. That gives like even more protection. You can even go for something really crazy. You can go for this. And I think it's getting through. So yeah, obviously this is more expensive and the ship is heavier because you have more armor, but I think like especially inside of the barrel this should be worth it. And if you have that, then you don't really need that thick of an armor over there. Okay. Well, since they wanted me to optimize this, should I try? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Wait, I have an idea. Can I have such stupid ideas. I want to like reduce the amount of heat management that the ship needs, but those ideas of reducing the heat management are all silly ideas. Like the first idea is to use passive heat dissipation, but that's just a stupid idea because I mean it takes so much space and this is fairly compact right here. Like you don't have the space to do some stuff like that. And the other idea is like maybe using a heat exchanger instead of the battery. Yeah. But this is a pretty neat ship. As I said before, I don't think this ship is already pretty strong. Like also before this armor I put in the center. Like yeah, if you pilot this manually, I don't know if this ship is in. If you intend to pilot the ship manually or what you intend to do, but. Yeah. A ship like that you probably have to pilot manually because the AI is so bad at tracking enemy ships, and if you can track the enemies like that with manual piloting, that's just so much better than whatever the AI is doing. Another idea is we could utilize this thermal system we already have here to power some thrusters. But this is very well calculated. Like the thermal storages get like they don't get completely filled up when the chain gun fires. But it's close. So something you could try is adding some more maneuvering thrust with this heat stuff you have here. So you could try this and adding some small thrust. Oh no! Yeah, you only have one cockpit and you can't place any more thrusters than that. Oh well, I guess this is already the most in terms of thrust you can do. Well. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, you can remove one airlock, you don't need two. And I don't know. Do I need to place the corridor for aesthetic reasons? I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I don't think the person that made this really cares about aesthetics, to be honest. I'll leave it removed. Or, I mean, I think the airlock was probably placed symmetrically on purpose. But I'm removing it anyways. Okay, there's a door here. That is curious. Why is there a door here? Because there's operator crew here. Uh-huh. I think you probably want to remove, like, I don't know, this door maybe? You want to remove one of those doors so that the crew doesn't do any stupid crossings. Oh no, you have assigned them? Ah, you assigned them like this. Yeah, I mean, if you already assigned them, then... Okay, but you can't remove this door. If you remove this door, you'd have to place an airlock there, and an airlock is more expensive than a single door. Okay, you got me. This is good. I don't think that setup can be improved that much. Yeah, and they both sides like finish like at the same time. So that's already pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so just let me try it. This is not going to work. Well, it does work if you have like a lot of fire extinguishers nearby. You can have dedicated fire extinguisher crew. That does work. Okay. Yeah. One thing I don't think the logistics on this can really be improved. I think they're already really good. Also, like 3 crew is like the perfect amount you need here. Okay. So logistically, I think I'm done. And so the last thing we will do is we will look at the armor distribution. So the first thing I'm noticing back here, like this armor tile right here is already covered by the other 2 armor tiles, kind of. So this one can be turned into like a wedge like this. Because it's much more likely that shots will break through the other 2 tiles than this tile. And for this one, I would try and convert like this. This is the same amount of armor, but it just covers a larger surface area and has like better chances like covering stray shots. And since you already have those gaps here, you can do something like this just to catch missiles or stuff shooting you in the back, something like that. I think that's pretty nice insurance on a ship like that, which is really fragile on the back but really powerful on the front. It's nice to just have a little bit of insurance. Like this is more so, I think this is mostly meant for career, and in career you I guess often have to deal with multiple enemies. And it's nice if you don't have to constantly worry about getting shot in the back if you have just a bit of an insurance policy. Yeah. On this side armor is looking pretty good, honestly. I'm just rounding off the edges because I have autism or something. Okay, and right there, honestly, I think you can shave some armor here. Especially if you have the pillar in the center. Because there's so much internal armor here. Like the most vulnerable part, if an opponent shoots from the front, will be right here. There are only 4 armor tiles protecting you here. So I would honestly have the armor extend this way. Something like this. Yeah. And now it's like a lot more tiles. But we didn't add that much armor, we just shaved some armor off the center and moved it to the side. So the ship didn't really get much heavier or much more expensive. Okay, and I think this armor right here is still a lot. I think that's probably overkill. I think what I'm gonna do is I will space this a bit. Yeah, add some of those air gaps. Yeah. Because, yeah, you don't need that much armor here. Oh, those should be 2x1s then. This is fine. Yeah, we can save a few credits here. You don't need that much structure connecting everything. I guess this is fine. Then rounding that corner a bit. That's just for aesthetics, so that the corner isn't that harsh. And yep, I think I'm already done with that ship. Very nice ship. I think I forgot to mention the name of the person. Let me look that up real quick. This ship was submitted by Quinor. Sorry for not mentioning your name at the start of the video. So yes, really nice ship. Didn't find any mistakes with the logistics. The logistics is really good. This armor pillar in the center is honestly optional. It's I wouldn't even say that it's strictly better than what they have done, because if there are like shots getting through, they hit this armor there, and I mean this part is also protected, so it's fine. So yeah, that is entirely optional. And yeah, the only thing is, I think the armor distribution on top, like shifting this a bit to the side, I think that's like a little bit better, but that really is a micro optimization. Oh, let's also do the structure distribution. So yeah, thanks for the submission.